Selecting an object is done by moving the crosshair over the object and clicking the left mouse button. This method always selects a single object. If anything was already selected, it is unselected and the new selection is made. Clicking away over empty space unselects anything that was selected. When clicking, objects are determined by their bounding box. Clicking seemingly empty space may select a symbol if the symbol's bounding box covers that spot. Symbol bounding boxes can be made visible by turning on the symbol meter layer. This makes it easier to predict what is going to be selected by a click. A special property of wires is double-click selection, which will select not only the wire segment the crosshair is above, but the whole wire net. Shift-click will add to the current selection. It is similar to normal click selection, except it doesn't unselect the previous selection. Shift-click on an already selected object removes that one object from the selection. Another way to select multiple objects is box selection. It is started by pressing the left mouse button, holding it down and moving the cursor. If the movement is from left to right and from top to bottom, it is a positive selection box. Objects that are fully within the selection box are selected. Once again, the symbol meter layer may help figuring how far the selection box needs to extend to include Q1. It is important that the selection box needs to be started above empty space, because a left-click drag and drop over an object will perform a move. If the selection box is drawn from right to left and from bottom to top, it is called a negative selection box. Any object that touches the box is selected. No full overlap required. Sometimes existing objects, especially symbols with their large bounding boxes, are in the way of using selection boxes. The easiest way to work around this is turning off layer visibility. What is not visible cannot be selected. A more selective way to disable objects that interfere with selection is using the lock tool to lock them. Once an object is locked, it becomes invisible to user input. It cannot be selected and object operations will not work on it. The only operation a locked object reacts to is the lock tool, which unlocks the object.